Oh, hey. Yo, 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 yo. Not the right one. Sure, if I'm not sitting there. Went to the video scene on accident. But yeah, so I need to get this stuff transferred real quick, actually. All the things that I'll need for... Oh boy, what a disaster. For the sorceress real quick. Mama, yo! What is up? Hopping in to make sure I'm working hard, right? Welcome in, welcome in. What all do I need here? Got that. We need gloves. I took those. Wait, didn't I stick my infinity over here? Or did I drop it on the ground in accident? I thought I stuck it in there. It always makes me nervous when I thought I stuck my infinity in there and it's not there. No, I didn't. What did I do? Boy, that always makes me incredibly nervous. I forgot to look and see what else I need. I need this. Did I need everything else for my mercenary? I don't remember. So I'm kind of working to get this stuff transferred real quick. I'll shout y'all out in just a second. Per usual. Need everything, don't I? Dang it. Okay. Right back again real quick. What's going on, Bit KC? What is up? What is up? Pork, Milo? Yo, how? Milo. Maybe. Woo, woo, what's going on? Sorry on the pronunciation was probably off quite a bit. My apologies. Marco C, what's going on? Welcome in. Boy, I just need to make like 7 different like infinities and stuff. Would be so much better, right? It'd be way easier. All right, here we go. Crickab, what's going on? And Zephinex, welcome in over on Twitch. Mutu, Small's Deadeye, ends up. All these legends, John Poole. Appreciate y'all hopping in bright and early on the stream, super early on the stream, like legends. This is 7. Do I want to do 7? I don't think it's necessary. Wow, what a sick looking helm. Hold up. I don't know that I... Why does that graphic look so odd to me? It's like gray, but with green highlights. Why do I feel like I've never seen one that looked quite like that before? I don't know. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention lately. Aren't they usually all green? This looks like it's green with like a green, or it looks like the normal standard gray with a green light shining on it. Am I just crazy, or this looks completely different than any one I've ever seen before? I'm actually gonna hang on to that for a second. I don't know why. Like, what am I gonna do with it? But it just like, I've seen the 2 to skill ones that look green, but I've never seen one that was gray that looked like there was a green light shining on it like that. Which, how would that, the amount that I play, how would it be possible that I would not have seen that graphic before? It sounds, as the kids say, sus. Milo saying nice try though on the pronunciation. Best I could do, yeah. Simpleton Americans, am I right? Where's the treadmill? Yeah, see, the thing is, I went to the gym this morning and then I was gonna treadmill while streaming, and then I decided I wanted to take a shower after the gym, so I don't want to like get sweaty and have to take another shower. So just said forget about it. I'm gonna do that probably 10 more times in the next hour, where I think that I like reset the game and read chat, but actually I didn't. So A Cappy, right? Speaking of what the kids say, yeah, the graphic on that helm, it's so satisfying. Oh my gosh, the green on that helm is so satisfying. I mean, I'm gonna go full boomer on you for a second. It drives me freaking crazy how every kid says everything is so satisfying. Shut the F up. Go get yourself a thesaurus and say something different, please. Please. My God. Okay, rant over. Satisfying AF, no cap. No cap, fam. Oh my God. Ugh. Anyways, speaking of not being a boomer, I'm wearing my Silverstein shirt. 25th anniversary tour. Let's go. I'm going to the old school anniversary tours for the bands I used to listen to back when I was a kid. Not a boomer thing to do at all, am I right? Maybe just a little bit. But on God, bruh. Bruh. Yeah, oh yeah, bruh. On God. I see, I haven't heard that one before, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's just but on God. I have never heard that one really used, so. Right, appreciate you, Ryan. The Diablo 2 happy Valentine's Day wishing. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, but let's reverse this real quick. I'm gonna show this thing. So check this thing out. I'm gonna move the mic out of the way, so you probably won't be able to hear me very good, but it'll be fine. It's worth it. Check this thing out. So it's like the planet, but it's got the pictures are all the different albums. So there's obviously up at the top. Where's my finger at? When Broken's Easily Fixed. This one is what is this one? I don't remember. This is one of the newer ones. We've got the Discovering the Waterfront, In the Water, of course. Arrivals and Departures down here. Is this As the Wind Shifts? I think As the Wind Shifts. And then I forget what the Burning House over here. I forget what that one is. I forget the name of the album. Some of the newer ones I forget the name of the albums, but yeah. Sick. It's got the tour dates on the back. Oh. Went to the concert on Wednesday. Legendary. Why is the planet moving pixels around? It's because the land parts are like a green color, and obviously I have a green screen, and I have the green screen filter to drop the green screen out. And the green on the planet isn't the same color as the background, so the chroma key doesn't really know what to do with it for sure. So it's like half dropping it out, half not dropping out the green. So that's why it looks like that. Oh, good. Ryan says back when he was a kid, it was Alice in Chains and Nirvana. Yeah, that was, I'm not gonna say a little before my time, I guess, but like, I mean, I was born in 86, so let's say, like Alice in Chains, I had a buddy who was into Alice in Chains, and when I first heard Alice in Chains, I was like, I don't know about this stuff. But, yeah, now I think they're, you know, Alice in Chains, I listen to it, go back and listen to it, I think it's cool, but we'll say I wasn't ready for it. I mean, Fire, Poison, Run, Walk, I mean, not the worstest ever. Rising Sun. See, that's more the green I'm used to, you know, obviously there's Poison Res or whatever, but yeah, that green on that helmet is strange that I found a minute ago. Skibbity bike? I don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. Road bike is a skibbity. Another thing I've never heard of. These kids these days. Those guitar riffs, man. Yeah, this background stuff is sick. This background music. Great. I like that it actually sounds like legitimate music, just with no lyrics. So much like background stuff that you can use for streaming and stuff. It's all just like You know, boop boop beep boop 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 beep beep boop boop beep 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 beep. You know, like some techno-y like AI made stuff. I think actually the guy that makes all this stuff, I think he makes it all on a computer, but it's like composed and it uses actually like stuff that sounds like real instruments. I don't know if it's like he plays the instruments and then like overlays them and then copy and like repeats it in the computer or whatever, or if it's just all computer made sound like legitimately, but either way it sounds good. So yeah, love it. Marco noticed the character name. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know when. I made this character right when the game came out, and I don't even know why I decided to name it G2 Karen. I don't remember why. Don't know why. I mean, it was long enough ago. Maybe the whole, like, Karen meme was, like, a new thing at the time. I don't even know. That was, like, 5 years ago. Oh, Troll Nest. Give me the 3 sockets. Oh, it's kind of like a budget J mod, right? You could stick 3 facets in there. You get fire and poison res, life after kill. Yeah, something you could do. Plug more res jewels in there. Block chance is kind of low on it, actually. But yeah. Headhunter's Glory is a cool name, too. S tier name. S tier name. Maybe actually, hold on. I don't know the... Maybe I'll hang on to that. Maybe I'll mess around with that someday. Is that a new item? It's not a new item, no. It's been around for a long time. LOD days. But, dog water. There's another one of those kids sayings, right? Better off not knowing about Skibbity Toilet. No, I know what Skibbity Toilet is. I've never heard a Skibbity referred to as a road bike, somebody said. I'm not even... Skibbity trike bike? I don't know what that means. But I've seen, I've never watched, is it an episode? I don't even know, a video? I've never watched Skibbity Toilet before. I've only seen small videos of people making fun of it, and it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Their faces in the toilets, and then, like, their giant, like, it's like graphics like the, I don't even know. I don't even know. Have I been to Ohio? Like, in my entire life? Yeah, I mean... It's, like, not that far away, so... Yeah, I've been to Ohio before, I guess. I mean, not, like, intentionally. But, you know, like, drive through it and stuff, of course, so... Not every once in a while there's something in Ohio. I went to Rock on the Range, and that's in Ohio. Or that was in Ohio. That's not called Rock on the Range anymore, but yeah. Sonic Temple, I think is what it's called now. Come on, D2, help me out. Yeah, Marco knows what's up, yeah. Not intentionally to Ohio, but yeah, sometimes you gotta drive through. Ryan says you just stare blankly at kids when they're talking like that, and then they start talking normally. You just give them like that Samuel L. Jackson stare in that movie, like Neighbor or whatever. I don't remember what that movie was called, but where Samuel L. Jackson was the crazy neighbor. There's always that meme that's like the look that every dad gives their kids when they're doing something they're not supposed to, and their mom's telling them not to do it, and they keep doing it anyways, or something like that. You know, that like. Trash, yo, yeah, we got the new Silverstein shirt. I went ahead and just nuked my entire monthly budget on one t-shirt at the concert. Wasn't that Denzel Washington? No, another one. Ethereal now? What? One socket. Not that you could use it anyways, being ethereal. Should I zod it? Should I zod it? Interesting, though, being the elite base rolling ethereal, though. Interesting. Oh, wasn't it some other emo band that sung about Ohio? Yeah, you're talking about Hawthorne Heights. Ohio is for lovers, or I think that was the name of the album, right? I actually I was in the shower. I put on an emo playlist, like a community emo playlist, and that was like the 5th song that came up was Nikki FM. One of their, that's the one that you would know, that everybody knows. Yeah, exactly. There was a playlist. I was just looking through community playlists of like recommended community playlists you might like or whatever. One of the playlists was called Divorced Dads. I started cracking up. It was like Slipknot, Korn, you know, like Pantera, stuff like that. Started cracking up. DP, what's the plan for tonight? We're going out to like dinner essentially or whatever with like another couple, a friend couple or whatever you want to call it. Oh, what happened? I accidentally hit the button on my mouse that I have like buttons on my mouse that'll quick change the sensitivity. Oops. Sunny Day Real Estate? I've never heard of that band before. It's interesting. We know what it is. We know it's a Manold heal. Let's go. It was almost something better. Almost. It was the Sunny was the first emo band ever? What? I feel like anytime I've seen videos or something talk about like this was the first ever grunge band, this was the first ever punk band, this is the first ever emo band. In my opinion, you know, everyone have their own opinion, and there's rarely an exact, like, this is actually the first band. Because usually it's like somebody gets a little bit more aggressive with this or that, and then someone else one-ups them and gets a little more aggressive with it. And where was it just like somebody getting more aggressive with their vocals to going full-blown like, ah! I don't know. What MF I got? I guess we'll pull it up. I don't even know for sure. It's a little over 400. A little over 400. See my torch. I mean, it's just a torch. I do have a torch on, right? Yeah. We shouldn't forget that. It's just like every other torch. Credence, CCR was the first punk band, really, so. Or the first emo band, CCR. I mean, everybody knows it. That one's obvious, so. Bilius Maximus. Yeah, when I start a band, that's going to be the name of it. Ogre gauntlets. Bobcat, that was so satisfying to hear. This guy. Kids these days. Oh yeah, so speaking of the Silverstein concert I went to, so It's at like a small venue, right? Small venue. No, of course it is. Of course it is. But there's people like crowd surfing in areas that are not big enough to be crowd surfing, right? So people are crowd surfing, right? And because I'm a little bit taller than everybody, I blatantly stand out. Like, and you can see me no matter where you're at in the place. I got yelled at for throwing people too far. One of the bouncers climbed halfway into the crowd from the front. He didn't quite grab me, but he was like, when he climbed halfway in and started reaching out for me, he was like a foot away from me. He started yelling at me, like, stop throwing people! Stop throwing people! I was like, I don't know, they're crowd surfing. What do you want me to do? I don't know. I thought it was funny. I thought that was funny. I'm not like a Gigantor or anything, but 6'3". And at an emo concert, I'm in the top, you know, I'm in the top 5th percentile for sure. At a Silverstein headlining with Thursday before them, you know, I'm one of the taller people.
It's locked.
Ugh. I need to get that. I need to rip the tag out of this shirt though. It keeps sticking up. Right, real lame. James said he got yelled at one time for being too rough in the mosh pit. Well, it depends what you do. I mean, if you're literally like punching people in the face, I've been in sorry, I'm about to sneeze or something. Sorry. I've been in, did it again. I've been in mosh pits where people are literally just like winding up and like punching people. I did push some guy way too hard yesterday on accident. I didn't think, sometimes people are off balance too, so when you push them, you don't, I don't know. The guy went effing flying, and I felt real bad. But I was just like, I had just like stepped out to the side because I was like exhausted, and I got bumped by like 3 people, and then here's a guy that's like 6 foot, like 270, just like bashed into me, and I just like, whoosh, and he just went flying. And I was like, oh man, I feel bad now. Maybe I overreacted a little bit there. What you gonna do, huh? Filling his guns, throwing people because of mayhem. I mean, the thing is I can't crowd surf anymore. When I was like 14, I could, 15. But I mean, I can't crowd surf anymore. So now, the tiny people that are crowd surfing, yeah, I mean, it's funny to throw them. I don't know. Not really causing mayhem, but I guess I was too close to the front. So when I'd throw them, they would land on the bouncers. So they were not happy about that. So, I mean, nobody's perfect in this world, right? Jordan said he saw Taking Back Sunday last year. I don't remember if it was last year. I seen Taking Back Sunday not that long ago either. I feel like it was like 2 years ago though, not last year. Could be wrong though. Hard to remember. My old age and my senile brain, you know. Sounds pretty intense considering I went to a Taylor Swift concert. Nice, Biff. I mean, that sounds like a meme waiting to happen. Like, can you believe I got yelled at for being too aggressive in the mosh pit? And then it shows like some guy just like slam dancing, just like bashing like little girls in their like rainbow tutus and stuff in the head. That's like got a meme written all over it. Is this player's difficulty -5? No, I just got it on 3. Papa says things happen in the heat as long as you help them up. laugh it off. It's cool. Yeah, I didn't. This guy went flying so far, I couldn't really help him up. He like flew and then he like slid across the ground, like in Dragon Ball Z when they would get blasted, you know, and then they like fly across the ground until they run into like a mountain. That's like this guy went flying, but then a bunch of other people swarmed around and kind of helped him up. So I mean, I got knocked down once or twice too. It's more like I just get like bumped and I take a step back and then I trip over 75 people's feet. So that's probably what happened to him too, to be honest. Oops, I did it again. He probably, I mean, it happened, so. Goo Goo Dolls, yeah. Another Phil classic right there. Medieval Dead says, hardcore bands have the most annoying fans. Can be. As a wrap, yeah, lightsaber, 193. You know, lightsaber's a neat one, but I mean, not quite as good as a grief. Am I right? But not quite. Oh, good call, Ryan. Yeah, very interesting. I never knew about that stuff till I tell you not to buy me stuff. Anyways, yeah, I never knew about that stuff till I went to a concert, and then I was like, "What is this stuff? That's crazy." Ooh, 5 sockets. Oh, 4. But if you want that Rune Master on the 5, you suck. That cannot be frozen. Get the Ist runes in it. Not quite though, not quite though. We want the 5, but
I need a key.
yeah, Fred, you would. You would, Fred. Oh, DP.
DP Canada donated 21 Bulgarian levs and 99 Stoningas through Super Chat. This ain't for you, Phil. It's for a rose for our fair lady, the mighty Galback Woo.
Nice. Thank you so much for the Bulgarian dollars. I forget what it said it was. I'm not up on the foreign currencies. Not an expert. But yeah, thank you so much for the super chat. DP can have you. Legend. Ooh. Appreciate you. We'll do, man. We'll do. Oh, I did see someone asked if we got any snow. Yeah, that Wednesday when I went to the concert, it was snowing the entire time. So when I was driving home from the concert at like midnight, I hop on I-75, the expressway, and it's literally untouched. Everyone's just driving wherever they want to, which it was like pretty dead. There wasn't a lot of people on the road, but the people that were on the road, like there was no road lines. It's like I think where I was at, there was 4 lanes, but you couldn't see where they were. Everyone's just driving wherever they want to, you know, like. So we probably got, it wasn't like a crazy amount. We probably got like 6 inches or something. The guy slid so far because it was in the snow. Yeah. Oh, speaking of the concert too. So I got a couple guitar picks, which is cool. And right at the end, and they were done. So the lead singer of Silverstein flicks the guitar pick out. Like he threw out several of them, okay, throughout the show or whatever. But the last one that he threw it out. Boom. My left hand, boom, right in the middle of my left hand, snagged it. So that was pretty cool. I mean, I've probably gotten a couple other Silverstein guitar picks too, but... And then I actually had gotten in... My buddy actually picked up, because they throw out guitar picks like every 3rd song, they'll throw another guitar pick out. They had a couple different kinds of guitar picks. One was like I don't even know, like it was like a tour pick, and then they had a band picks, like ones that actually said Silverstein on it. My buddy picked up like 3 different ones. So he gave me one that said Silverstein on it, and then I grabbed this other one that had, I don't even think I think it had a tour name on it, but I think it was their old tour or something. I'm not even sure, but that's the one I grabbed. But it was just cool that I snagged it. It was like through the air, boom, right in the middle of my palm, snagged it. Getting more and more absurd? I mean, not that absurd. I mean, I'm taller than everybody, so I just reach up and grab it. Boom. That's probably... I mean, I probably snagged like 3 or 4 guitar picks out of the air like that in my day. I think I've even grabbed one from Silverstein in that exact same manner before, actually. Do I play guitar? No. No. I do have a super mega cheapo guitar I had bought like 20 years ago, and I mean, I could do a couple basic little... So pretty much no. Pretty much no. I could play guitar slightly better than someone who's never played guitar before. We'll say that. Slightly. So... Yeah, I think we're supposed to get more snow like tomorrow, actually. Crisco, welcome in. Jeff Jeff said he's been running Firewall against Mephisto. Yeah, Firewall is a really good one for Mephisto and Dario for sure. I decided to go with this one this time. I've done Firewall in the past for sure, for sure. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. There we go. Maybe, maybe. Rowan, I'm at just over 400, so. Mecca, appreciate you. Greater Claws. Could be 3 to Venom. There we go. Yeah, 415 is the exact number. Good call on that one. Bick said he likes Act 4. Shame it's so short. Yeah, I guess maybe. I'm kind of fine with how the game is, you know. It's kind of interesting that Act 4 is so short. Different than the rest. Seabots shouts out a Go Eagles. Yeah, congrats if that was your team on the Super Bowl. Got to be exciting for Philadelphia Eagles fans. No good. What's the armor? Rocking Enigma. Enigma.
Let's go.
Oh, what? Cody H. My God. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. The layer shit. Ooh. Appreciate you. Absolute legend. Thank you for the generosity. And make sure all you guys, Wolfen, Mopar, all you guys, make sure you thank Cody H for the gifted memberships. My goodness. Legendary indeed. Indeed. Ethan said finally got a 45 res superior 4-socketed pally shield. 14 defense. Yeah. Well, if you don't want to find ones like that, then just don't pick up the super low level shields, I guess, huh? I've been there before too, actually. I've done the same thing. I was like, of course I did. But you don't get the letdown if you never look at it, right? DP says, GG Cody. I agree, I concur. Hey, get back here. Yeah, I need to stop hitting that chest back there. I feel like the memory of me that one time getting a burr rune out of that chest is really forcing my hand on going back there and opening it all the time. Like once every like 500 times you open it, you get like a skiller or something out of it. One time, 16 years ago, I got a burr rune out of that chest, and now I open it every time. Well worth it. I'm honestly just gonna skip it from now on. Brandy Shannon, welcome in. Crisco, congrats on finally getting your first Griffins, huh? Stoney Tombs, love it.
It's locked.
You kill packs of monsters too big as it crashes your game, huh? Yeah, I think that's probably the Lightning Fury Javas on this, huh? Yeah. I remember back when when D2R first came out, I only had a 1650 Super. And Lightning Fury Javazons wouldn't crash the game, but it would lag like just crazy amounts. Just crazy amounts. So I guess I kind of feel you. I had a 4 gig 1650 Super, so. Good old Homunculus, a 196 roll, okay. I think everything else is static, I believe, except for the defense roll, but Homunculus is a good one. It's a good one. Curses you got, huh? Unfortunate. Where'd that go? John, yeah. Curses for the Necromancer. Ooh. I think my first skiller I ever got that rolled with over 40 to life, it was a Curses with 43, if I remember correctly. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna hang on to that for a quick second. I don't remember. I do like Homunculus. Krika saying, let's go Wolverines. Ooh, okay, all right. Playing to the streamer here, I see. I love it. I love it. Feel bad for Mephisto. Why the violence? Deserves it. He's evil. He's evil. Mosaic Meteor crashes game, says Mutu. Yeah. Mosaic. That was pre-Mosaic when whatchamacallit was a problem. When the Lightning Fury was causing me problems, so yeah. What was the Barb Helm, the green one? Oh, that Barb Helm? It's not actually something good, but I've never seen that graphic before, so I just saved it, and I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. Like, there's nothing to do with it. But, the graphic just looked like, I've never seen a helm that looked like that. It's just a rare helm. Isn't usually it all green? This looks like a gray helm with like a green light shining on it. I don't know why it looks like that. I don't know if I've ever seen one that looked quite like that before, so I just kept it for no... Like, what am I gonna do with it, you know? So... Why does my green screen look funky over here? I don't like that. Bugs me. Oh, well. Slap it on a barb. Yeah, I'll throw it on a barb, see what it looks like. Ah. Maybe like after the runs here. Ryan says he's a sir away from getting his first Enigma. There you go. Haven't found War Travelers yet? Yeah, it depends. Depends how you found them, I guess, because I was kind of the same way, where I made Enigma, and it was like, okay, I don't have Shaco, I don't have a Viper Magi yet, I don't, you know, because I played straight through to Act 3, and then just started slamming Lower Kuros, right? It's like, I got Enigma, but I need to get some Mage Fists, so... Maybe just the way it looks in D2R. Maybe. Yeah, it's just kind of strange. So I feel like I've seen green barb helms before, like the 2 to, because if you have a 2/2 barbarian skills on a barb helm, it's green. Of course, poison res can give it the green color too, but I've never just seen one that looked quite like that, you know. Trash. True story. I'm gonna throw it across, so yeah, I get a little angry. Ugh. Marty said it seemed greener in LOD. Well, the thing is, I found a green helmet since then, and it was greener. But it was a druid pelt that was 2 to druid skills. And it's just like, it's the full thing's green, you know what I mean? I wonder if, let me look real quick at my barb, if I have a barb helm there that is green. I know I have one in old LOD. I could transfer it over or something, but... Oh no, I don't have one around here. It's like green with a gold stripe down the middle. I don't remember if that's what it looked like before. Yeah, I don't have it over here, so I can't really compare it at the moment, but probably maybe I have a druid pelt over here just to kind of. I don't have a green druid pelt either. But yeah, it's like this, how it's just all blue. It was just all green usually. But oh well. Gamble for Tyrell's might. Yeah, we'll try again one day here. ATX's help out by hitting the like button. Yeah, I appreciate you if you on the YouTube there. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Appreciate you. Crick saying, drinking beer, watching some D2R. Nice, nice. Must be well, hopefully anyways, it's like afternoon where you're at, relaxing, having a beer. Love to hear it. I don't know about that one, Papas. Don't know about that one. You need a short after Act 3. Oh, like a short act you're talking about, Fred. Took me a second to put those two together there. Yeah, Act 3, you have to go get all them pieces, takes forever, blah, 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 blah. Souls, dolls everywhere. Gross, you know? You need a little break after that. F says at work, no beer here. Probably for the best, right? Krika saying, is there a point where you want to get to on a magic find, or is more always better? No, more isn't always better. And there isn't exactly a exact amount you want to get to. Like, there's not an exact amount that no matter what the build is, you want to like force that much magic find or something. I mean, you should probably definitely, unless you're specifically trying to get like rune word bases, you always probably want to have like at least 100. I would usually always try to have at least like in the upper 100s, 170, 180. Because the only builds that I really have that low of an amount is like if you have like max damage energy shield Nova Sorceress, might have only like under 200 or right around 200. But then other builds you can just easily just slap the gear on, you have 400, you know. So I would just stack up your gear to get like stuff that has like if you have Enigma, a Geeds, like just that right there is 140 magic find, you know. So, and then usually I do have the 1/7 for the so this is 55 FHR for one charm there, but besides that, 7 magic find small charms here, so that's 160. Just this, that, why am my head breaking here? 182 right there, just between those two, or 181 for the small charms at Geeds and Enigma. So like if that was all you had on a character, that's pretty much fine. At that point you probably want to get more kill speed, unless stacking more skills and stuff doesn't give you more kill speed, then go with the magic find, you know, like so yeah. Man, another set. Not that I'm, you know, another sacred armor that's interesting. But why can't it be unique? Oh well. Oh well. How's the walking been going? I mean, fine, I guess. Nothing really to comment about it. I just walk when I do and I don't when I don't. You know what I mean? I don't keep track of it. Oh, hey, this month I did 37 miles walking. You know, I don't keep track of nothing like that, so. Fred, I did not say whatever you're saying. Nope. You know what I said. The normal word that means the thing that I was talking about. You know. Didn't I tell myself I wasn't going to open this chest anymore? That you have it. Where's Tyrael's exactly? Oops, my mouse is in the wrong spot apparently. Fred's drunk already, says Marty. Right? Could be. Yeah, Mutu says I used up my sacred armor roll for a while. Yeah, probably be another 3 months before I find any other sacred armor. How'd the concert go? Pretty cool. Pretty cool there, Crisco. So I'm wearing the Silverstein shirt right here. I know the words are backwards because I put myself on the opposite side of the screen like this. But bought a Silverstein shirt at the concert. I was trying to decide between this one and another one, and I last minute like bought this one. There was one that I don't think it was the actual like tour shirt. I think it was just a Silverstein shirt. But it was kind of like that old school like mid 2000s emo like aesthetic, you know, the cartoon monster look type of situation. But it was like you smile in your sleep, and then but it was like a cartoony looking like bed and like stuff. It was I thought it looked pretty cool. But plus, I don't know, I kind of, every concert shirt's just like black, you know. It's just like a black shirt. Like 98% of people at every concert are just wearing black t-shirts. So I like shirts that aren't black, but then I was like, I want the concert shirt. That one's pretty sick because it's like the 25th anniversary tour. But and then it's like got the planet. It's got like Earth here with little pictures of all the different albums covers. So it's kind of cool, but. Oop, that's not the right spot. Oop. I just bumped my desk there in an accident. Kendrick Lamar type guy? Nah. I did it again. I did it again. Not a big modern rap fan. Pretty sure I picked up and identified that tiara, didn't I? Favorite song by Silverstein? Oh boy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how do you... I just thought of something funny. I was gonna say, how do you even choose? They're all so good. And then I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. Somebody else said the same thing about their favorite Bible verse, and they didn't know any though. I do like "Smile in Your Sleep." I don't know. There's so many. Like the first, like between discovering the waterfront and when Broken's easily fixed, there's honestly like 15 songs that could be like my favorite song. I forget, yeah, all of them. There you go. If I, boy, I'll go with Bleeds No More. I love when they would come out with that song and just the whole crowd goes ape shit and just like loses their minds. And it is like their most craziest one, so. Ooh. Tal's armor. Ooh, I am the king of Tal's armor after all. 1 million. 1 million Tal's armors I find. But yeah, I don't need another one of those, but unfortunately, it's crazy too how look how purple these things are. Look at that rattle cage. Godly roll close to max, you think? Could have been. I'm not even sure. That's one of the ones I never even pay attention to the roll on, to be honest. Is it only the defensive roll on Tal's armor? I can't really remember for sure. Vampire bone gloves now, man, popping off with stuff. Oh. Crazy. Tal's armor. Next run, I get Drax. TZ Meph. TZ Meph. 12 strength. That's whatever. $941. Gotcha. $941. 2 Tal's armors in the same Mephisto drop. That's a wild one right there. They posted up a video about LeBron lying about watching Godfather. Yeah, I never even heard about that. But I guess I don't follow stuff like that anymore nowadays. I don't like roll around in the crap like that anymore. Rusher ethereal. Ah. 2-2-2. I like the roll. All 2s. So that's 3 runs in a row. Tal's armor. Drax, Reaper's Toll. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Don't need another one of those. That's one I think I do remember the roll, right? Reaper's Tolls go up to 340? 240? I said 340. 240, I think? Yeah, Godfather's one of those ones I actually never watched. I never really seen them. Tiny bits here and there. Best TZ bosses? I mean, it's got to be Andy, just because Andaro's so easy to, like, especially for online. If you're online, it's like Andy, like, hands down, because it's so easy to find. And she's, like, so weak. Then Mephisto. Oh, but for offline, I'm not really sure. I think Mephisto and Andy drops are actually, like, identical. I mean, you could probably do Andy a little bit faster. just because you don't have to go to Act 4 or you don't have to run the docks, you know what I mean? Why did I just do that? Why did I just hit that button to reset the map again? What a dumbhead. So Randy, does the Merc and your Magic Find add up? For all, how do you pronounce this? All intent and purposes? They don't. They do add up in that one rare circumstance that somebody said there. Specifically, if your mercenary gets the kill, then you and your mercenary's Magic Find adds together for the kill. But if you personally, like if my Fireball kills Mephisto, the Magic Find does not add together. So, for all intensive purposes, is that how you say it? Intent and purposes. Godfather, Goodfellas, two things I've never seen before. I've never seen either one. TZ Neelafap? I don't know if you should pronounce it that way. Bobcat. Nate, hail to the king of Talzheimer's. Yeah, I'm just super lucky with Talzheimer's. I don't know what it is. Find them all the time. Good old death mask. No, it's intents and porpoises. It is known. Jank said he likes running Mephisto more because he can hork the council, huh? I mean, I suppose, but then you're kind of not talking about running Mephisto, you're talking about running the council. But I do kind of get what you're saying. I hate going after the council. Wow, Horker. So you farm Mephisto with the barbarian. Don't think I've ever done that before. But yeah, I don't like running Trav, so I don't like going after that council over there either, so. Not American if you haven't seen Goodfellas. Maybe. Maybe not. Rob Zombie. Yeah, so Holy Grail, I have one item left, Tyrael's Might. And I haven't been able to find it in like a year. I've been literally, it's my final item on my Holy Grail for like literally a year, and I have not found it. Still. Only for a year straight playing Diablo 2 full time. Haven't found it. Only farming areas where you can find Tyrael's Might. Yeah, I'm pretty much Canadian light at best. I mean, I'm from Michigan, so like pretty much Canadian light, eh? Michigadian. There you go. There you go. I mean, even if I am Canadian, I'll be American soon enough, right? When the United States sends troops into Canada to take it pretty soon here. So, I'll just be part of the next state. It's no big deal. Silverstein made a joke about Canada being the 51st state last night. What's this build? It's just a kind of a standard fireballer, pretty much. This is players 3 difficulty, so it's not players 7 or whatever, but yeah, pretty much don't really need to necessarily do the higher players count, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You only drop 6 items anyways, so. For this particular thing. Bobcat, right? I'm just joking around. Well, hopefully I'm joking, I should say. Randy says, every time I find a sacred armor, I keep it unidentified for Phil. Every time you find one? How many are you finding? Why are you finding all these unique sacred armors? I ain't finding crap. Get out of here. Phoenix Fireballer or 200 FCR? Wait a second. I forgot my Phoenix was, I don't have a Phoenix on here. I kind of thought I did, but, oh, the Invincible. Yo, coming in with a raid of 14. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Ooh, legend. Appreciate you. What do we jump here? Black Marsh. So I'm actually going to jump back to the Assassin now. Let me send you, you. And then all my mercenary stuff I got to transfer back over. Wish this was a little easier, but not too big of a deal, I guess. Oh yeah, Assassin. There we go. Yeah, 200 FCR is cool, tough to get to. I mean, I guess 200 FCR is a little unnecessary. It's more of like for the funsies. Oh, shnikes, I forgot that. Oops. So we'll just go get whatever and raced. Welcome in, yo, yo, yo. Randy said it's got a deadline. All right, peace out. Have a good day. Greeny says stopping in to say hi. Doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Yeah, just grab that. Grab this. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If I find Teals, what's next on the menu? Asks person with Russian name. Can't tell. Some kind of Cyrillic. I'm not real sure on the language there. My apologies, but some stuff. I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% set. But I'll be doing stuff. Might dabble in speedrunning. Not saying I'm gonna be breaking records or anything, but might dabble for a little while. Eth Grail, maybe. Also no. Maybe, but also no. Oh, this is still players 3, ain't it? Down here we can go players 7. While technically I just want to find Teal's Might. For the hype stream purposes, I would like to find other cool things too. Oh, hitting the wrong buttons here. Wouldn't mind the higher players count helping me pop off a Zod rune or something, you know what I mean? See, there's the green. 5 Hurricane? See, the thing with Hurricane, if you do go max Hurricane Druid anyways, Hurricane's that cold damage, so you end up using Nightwings usually anyways, right? Instead of trying to get a couple extra Hurricane skills. But, interesting. Interesting. But yeah, that solid green color is what you usually get, oopsie, on those. That's why it was so weird that I got that barb helm that was like that strange green color. Magic Arrow Amazon after the Holy Grail is done. Maybe. Cannot confirm nor deny.
I can't say anything.
Pokey says he loves farming the Black Marsh. Gross. Are you thinking of the Flayer Jungle or something? Black Marsh, you go in the place that has souls? Hard pass from Phil, that's for sure. If some place has souls, I'm like, nope, we're sticking clear of that. Or technically they're gloams. I know, but still. ATX said he's gonna hit the Stoney tomb with a dragon, huh? Good old oh, I didn't expect him to get ripped out so easily. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh, I keep doing that over and over again, don't I? Black Marsh. I keep thinking of the Act 3. I keep thinking of Great Marsh. This same thing happened the other day. Someone said Black Marsh, and I thought Great Marsh. My bad, fellas. Are you watching Four Nations? I've never heard of that before, so I guess not. Oh! Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, Kabitsky. You absolute Slayin. Appreciate ya. Supporting the channel with the Bezos subscription. Oh, I didn't get my mercenary back. Whoops. You're not Canadian if you don't know what it is. Well, I guess yeah, I'm not Canadian. Great. I'm not American or Canadian now. Great. G-Stacks, good morning. What is going on, you legend? Battle orders, find item, iron skin. Cause I know you can't really get whatchamacalls it's on the skills here, but battle order find item, it's interesting. I mean, that's not bad for a wisdom base, sorta. Not bad. Thought there was enough corpses to blow up there. Kind of thinking about that helmet still, because I've been wanting to make a wisdom for throw barb, but in like a better base. Not quite perfect, but using Phoenix while having Death Sentry on this guy's nuts. Well, you just throw one down, might as well. Works out fine. It's been working out great. Just give me one quick second here. That's probably what he's smoking, Marty. Yeah, for sure. No, G-Stack's gonna be smoking the meat. That's what they're talking about. David said, did my first ever Javazon, going through hell. Very painful. Yeah. Pretty much, you just kind of run through all of hell difficulty with pretty much any build. Usually when I do it, I'll level up to getting into 60 or something, then run through the game at that point. Just run through all of hell, essentially. Javazon's not usually impossible, but you do have to skip some stuff for sure. Maybe I will keep that. We'll see what the other helmets I got, actually. Lower res on swap. Yeah, I mean, that lower res on swap can definitely help out for on a playthrough Javazon type of thing. But yeah, skipping a lot is going to be the go-to. If it's not like Ancients or Andariel or Mephisto, you know, you pretty much skip it. A good white base? No, I've heard people, personally, I would never use white. I know it's controversial already. I can sense people keyboards clickety clacking right now. But yeah, personally, I would never use white. For a necromancer, like getting over all the stuff on Heart of the Oak on any of the builds is like, And then of course D-Web on Poison Necros is like kind of like a no-brainer. I know anytime I would mention, some people swear by whites, but it's kind of I said before that white was like, it's good for like budget, I guess, before you get something better. And then people lost their minds when I said that, so. But still pretty much what I stand by. If you don't have a Heart of the Oak, sure, but like getting a Vex rune and you can make Heart of the Oak and you got 40 all res and 40 FCR and Beast or even Hustle beats out white, Bobcat says. So that's for like summon, you're saying? Yeah, I mean, not trying to start a fight with nobody, but yeah, I would never use white, so that's why I'm not too concerned about picking up a base for it. Like, it's not bad, but it's almost like an item without a particular like tier group, you know? Usually before that you have Spirit, and then you'll eventually get a Vex to make Heart of the Oak, and then where'd my mercenary go again? What? Get out of here. So like that's usually the jump, Spirit, and then up the Heart of the Oak. So everything's dying slower without Infinity. Great. Great. Nop saying teleport on the Amazon is rough. Yeah, that is very true. You pretty much have to run on a teleport. Run. And then you just like jump walls with teleport. You can't like teleport through the whole Chaos Sanctuary or something ridiculous, you know? I totally get you there. Race says I have to be trolling by saying I would never use a white. Nope. I've never used it. No trolling. Wow, that's unfortunate when the fire is shooting like the table or something ridiculous.
I can't carry anymore.
Holy moly. Mercenary just nuked again. Boy, what's going on with this guy? Marty said it, white was awesome before the newer runewords. 1.10. Could be. Yeah, I think there was a time in there where I didn't really play a whole lot, so I wasn't a super dedicated D2 player back then, so guy's almost dead again. Jeez. Mercenary is not enjoying Stoney Tombs down here. He's not enjoying it. D4 patch notes. I had heard that there was a new D4 expansion coming out. So. Scotty. No, D2R Reimagined, I have literally zero interest in that. Pretty much every mod that they ever make for D2 or D2R, they jump the shark like crazy. And they change way too much, and they actively make the game worse every patch. So, yeah, I'm not going to be... Personally, I'm not going to be trying any of that stuff, so... Not interested in looking into it or anything, so... Merc is wearing gear. Yeah, man, he's got Infinity. He's got Chains of Honor down here. He's got a Cure on the top. So, like... He's just getting nuked. So, every once in a while, we'll get, like, the Might Fanaticized Conviction Aura. And he just gets destroyed, you know? It's crazy. The issue being, too, is that, like, he doesn't leech anything from these skeletons, so the only monster down here he leeches from is those beetles that'll hit him with, like, a bazillion lightning, you know, enchant things when it hits him. So I'm just getting crushed. Just crushed. Yeah, Scotty, yeah, just try to be honest with it without trying to sound condescending or anything. That's what I was going for, but yeah, appreciate you, Scotty. I know a lot of people like those mods, but they just... Any of them that I've ever tried, I didn't like. And, actually, there's a story I tell all the time. I completely switched my channel to PD2 for the first 3 seasons, and then I felt like every season got worse than the last, and so I just stopped. I switched back to regular D2. But yeah. Sweet Phil jumped the shark. I did. Like literally though. Jumped the shark. What a great pop culture like reference or whatever you want to call it. Jumping the shark. Kids nowadays are like, why do boomers, they always say their dumb sayings like jump the shark and stuff. Gosh dang it, that really bugs me. Why is it like that? Yeah, I fixed it. There's like a little fold in the green screen. Not fold, but it's like it's sitting funny for some reason. Look at this. There we go. Just turn the camera a little bit. Goes away. No. So, jumping the shark. What happened was I hopped on my Harley, right? Set a ramp up next to a saltwater inuary. inlet, a saltwater inlet, and I jumped the whole thing on my Harley, right over the shark. Giant great white. You didn't know that? Yeah, no, Shrek. So we were at the beginning of the stream. We were joking about the kids' sayings. We can go on another boomer rant about child sayings once again. The one that drives me the craziest, because it's infiltrated the most number of, like, young people, saying that everything's so satisfying. Oh, this gun in Call of Duty is so satisfying. Oh, this team winning the NBA game, it's so satisfying. Macaroni and cheese is so satisfying. Like, oh my god, shut up. I'm watching this video of some middle-aged lady making slime. That's so satisfying. Like, oh my god. And every culture, every like subculture of like 15 to like 25-year-olds all say it. The thing with like no cap and stuff like that, I never hear anybody say that. But my 8-year-old daughter says how stuff's satisfying. And I don't even let her watch YouTube or anything. I don't know where she hears it from. Kids at school, I guess. Drives me crazy. Scary, why did PD2 get worse? You'd love to know. Because they keep changing everything. How can you learn a game when they change everything all the time? Oh wait, how do you make this build? Oh, never mind. I wanted to try this build, but they deleted the skill that build was. Now I can't play it anymore. Now they change all this other one. The build I had before doesn't work anymore. And not to mention, every season they bricked every character and every item every season, which I heard they changed. I can't stand the stuff changing all the time. He just got nuked again. I didn't battle order up. Great. Good job, Phil. Good job, Phil. The changes aren't that bad. It's over dramatic. Well, that's your opinion. I think they're bad. You know what they say about opinions? Mine's always right, and anyone who disagrees is wrong. That's what they say. I don't say. That's what everyone else says. No, I'm joking. That's a joke, of course. It's a joke. That's a joke. Joke, joke, joke. Watching Sweet Phil is so satisfying. Thank you. Thank you, Glibberish. I appreciate that one. Marty says, this boomer doesn't like change. Anti-change Phil. Let's go. Oop, where'd it go? So much stuff. Fred said he made those words curse words and his son has to do 10 push-ups every time he hears him say one. Ha! Nice. Yeah, I don't do from 8-year-old. Yeah, well, I don't do that. I just ridicule her relentlessly like a bully. No, I'm just joking. Where the materials at? Yeah, I don't know where they're at. If I knew where they're at, I would have completed the Holy Grail already. Do they even exist? I'm not even sure. I think Tyrrell's Might's fake news. Oh, I was gonna say. Oh no, it's not. It's not even a Terror Zone. It's the Geeds. It's the Geed Grand Charm. Put it over here so you can see a little bit easier. 40 MF. Oh, nailed it. It is a 40 magic finder. That's the most important to me. What was this other one? 39, 11, 136. So this one's 40, 11. I don't know if I need another one. We'll keep them both though. Pretty good one. Pretty good. I'll probably keep the 40 on this one right here. And well, we'll do this for now. Well, I need to do a little bit of drifting around here. He called it. Yeah, I do. I definitely don't call things to roll perfect every time either. Don't do it. Nope, nope, nope. Get one more magic find. Look at that. We're up to 291 now. Ooh. PEDs for his kids, Fred does? Maybe. Tomac, who's gonna cancel me? I missed something there. Peace out, Bobcat. Galback. Maybe. Oop. Boots hiding over here. Oh, that's what it stands for, Fred. Okay, I must have missed that one. Glibbershay and his first Geeds this ladder, 25. Yeah, when you find one on ladder, they really are much more uncommon than people act like they are, those Geeds. Several ladders, I just never find one. I always end up trading for one. I don't know, other people always find them all the time, I guess, not me, but yeah. I always just end up with some garbage one, but of course, after years of playing single player, you're gonna have a few of them. Ah. See anything else left around here? Nothing. Silva said he hears too much. Know what I'm saying? I do say that one all the time. I mean, I say it ironically though, so it's fine, right? I say know what I'm saying, but I say it with a G at the start, so it's fine. Man, guy's amped up. Now he's gonna get disintegrated again. Great. Do I use any Grail tracker? I do have one. I honestly haven't looked at it in so long because it's been like over a year. I only have a holy Tyros Might left, but You want one that's automatic. See, I don't. There is one to where, for PC anyways, to where an item drops, it automatically checks it off the list. I personally don't know much anything about it. Maybe someone else in chat knows about it, or maybe you can find it on YouTube or something. I think Mr. Llama, if you heard of him, was using it. It actually like makes like a bing, like a chime sound when a grailer drops, and automatically checks it off the list for you. Supposedly, I have not used it though, so. I just have some random generic. There's like 700 different grail trackers, so. And they're all pretty much kind of fine, so. Oh, come on. Unbelievable. Yeah, these lightning traps really don't do much damage outside of the corpse explosion, so. They mercenary's just not holding up to his end of the bargain here. What am I paying him for? What am I paying him for? Ivan J. Oh my goodness. Coming in with 10. Gifted. The Layer Shathu. Thank you so much, Ivan. My goodness. Thank you so much for the generosity. Supporting the channel. Gifting out some Slayer ships to some fine Slayers. Thank you so much. Man. Absolute legend. Appreciate you. See Marty up here, Nadwin Holy Grail is what he says is that one that automatically checks it off. So maybe look at Marty's comment there, maybe copy Nadwin's into Google and see if it pops up there. Am I always on Players 8? Marcus, no, I'm not always on Players 8. Oh, whoopsie. Just depends on what build I'm doing and what seems fun at the time and stuff like that. Thank you so much once again, Ivan. Appreciate you. Noah saying from Trailer Park Boys. I don't remember that, Fred. I don't remember that. Don't remember that. I only got like halfway through Trailer Park Boys, though. Like the series. Kind of, don't want to offend anybody, but Trailer Park Boys kind of got repetitive after a while. After like season 6 or something. Yeah, there you go, Bix, exactly. Gnome saying. Wait, did you say know what I'm saying, or did you say gnome saying? Gnome saying. Yeah, Shreks, I mean, pretty much all the songs that I listen to on this playlist, they all sound like generic versions of other songs, kind of, sort of. There's one song that sounds, in my opinion anyways, a ton like the Final Fantasy fight song, like Final Fantasy 7 fight song. There's kind of a lot of them kind of sort of like that. Battle Skiff, okay, alright. Ohio State fight song, Jordan. That's, I mean, I should ban you for that, to be honest, but we'll let it slide this one time. Doc Williams, yeah, yep. Stoney Tombs is an 85 area in D2R. So you can find all the, I could find my Tyrell Smite out here. Also, it's great for fire builds. Who we banning? Nothing. I was just joking. Just joking. College football jokes are fine. Nothing. No jokes about Ohio State being any good. I'm kind of joking. Not a big deal. I'm only a little offended. Server, what's going on? We're doing all good over on the Sweet Phil front. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Always accuse Michiganders of being Ohio State fans. Yeah, Michigan and Ohio State don't get along too well. Don't get along too well. Oh boy, how's he just getting nuked again? Jeez. Like, I get they're doing damage, but my god. Guy stinks. I'm about to switch to the Act 3 mercenary here in a second. Is that a Hoto? Hatu. Yeah, it is a Hatu, Ted. How do I shave my head, huh? Just use a regular razor, just... You know?
Not here.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Find anything cool yet? We were rocking there was a TZ Mephisto a minute ago and dropped quite a few things off of that. Here in the Stony Tombs, nothing really yet. It's been pretty slow Stony Tombs, the entire time I've been running Stony Tombs, really. Unfortunately. Can't win them all, though. Dual leech. Dual leech and cold res. I don't worry about that, I guess. Blazed. Coming in talking smack about the Chiefs. Yeah, they did not look very good against Philly, that's for sure. No doubt there. Stony Tomb good for Blizzard Sorcerers, yeah. So Stony Tombs is good for cold builds and fire builds. So Blizzard Sorceress is pretty dang good down here too, yeah. There's like the creeping feature is immune to cold technically, but that's the only thing that's immune to cold all the time down here. Is that one super unique down here. This guy right over here, actually. His cold immune must be broken by the infinity, but... ref that got fined. I did not hear anything about that. Aren't I a Lions fan? Yes. Yep. I'm from Michigan. Good old Lions fan. Minnesota fan. There you are, huh? Gotcha, gotcha. Hopefully JJ works out for you guys. Stoney Toombs is TZ online. Nice. Nice, Trash. What did this ref get suspended for that you're speaking of there, Shreks? Artifact said declone spawn like 25 times in a couple of hours. Nice. I mean, it happens just by like, usually it's streamers will just set up like, hey, everybody in my Discord or everybody on my channel get like SOJs and sell them in 3, 2, 1, and then like 100 people all sell an SOJ at the same time, and they just like tell people to do it over and over again, kind of thing. Felix, this is player 7. Player 7, so almost 8. If your Merc dies on hardcore, do you have to get a different one? I don't believe so. I think you just rehire the next one. Obviously, I almost never play hardcore because I don't like it. So, and usually when I do, I play like it's like halfway through a playthrough, and then I end up dying one time to like souls or something, and I'm like, all right, that was fun. All done. So, this is why I hate hardcore. Now I remember. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just resurrect your mercenary, but if you die, you're gonzo. So Silva saying what Shreks you're talking about a ref getting suspended, that was fake news, according to someone else in chat. I'll have to look into later, I guess. If your Merc dies in hardcore, Blaze says you should lose all the gear. Yeah, I mean, whatever hardcore people want, I guess. I just prefer to steer clear of hardcore, so. Appreciate you, Race. Appreciate you. The American Hand Egg Sport. IVP account. You mean the best sport ever made? Then yes. Yes, Silva, I believe that probably could be possible about a made-up Facebook post that went viral. That doesn't sound like what would happen on social media at all. You're telling me made-up stuff goes super viral on social media and then everyone just believes it and that's what they base their entire life on? No way! I don't believe that for a second. Not for a second. See anything around here interesting? Nope. 3 skeletons down here. What a waste of time.
old-fashioned and medium rare steak.
Oh, Race, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Ooh. Appreciate your medium rare steak. I mean, it's okay. It's no well done for sure, but you know, medium rare is okay, I guess. But thank you so much for the Bezos subscription. Take that guy's money and give it over to a streamer in need. Doesn't even have to be me, but love it when people take Jeff Bezos subscriptions and give them to a well-needed streamer. Appreciate you. Masteries. Disgusting. The video about jewels and managed to find some nice ones, selling them for your first Jaw and Burr and Griffin's Eye. Nice, nice. Congrats on that. Congratulations. Anthony, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good day. Is this your favorite assassin build? Asks Ted. I'm probably not. I'm probably just a fan of the regular lightning trap assassin the most, I guess. I'm not really a huge assassin fan, but I haven't played it in so long I just decided to fire it up with something a little bit different. This isn't like unheard of, like fire trap assassin isn't unheard of or anything like that. But it's less used than, of course, Mosaic and lightning traps for sure. Will you just go away already? Said the only thing Mosaic did was make martial art gear have value. I guess kinda. I mean, that is true, I guess. I think it is... It's just not great having a Diablo 4 build in Diablo 2 Resurrected like that, but... Boo. Whoop. Can't see what's going on. Where's that loot filter at? DMC talk a perfect circle talking about that's a band, right? I don't really know that one, but oh, okay, now I got you. Little inside conversation I wasn't paying attention to for a second. My apologies. Indiche, yo, welcome in. Silvis has never tried Mosaic, played all the other meta builds over the years. Yeah, Mosaic's not even a meta build. It's like definitionally broken. Like with Mosaic, there's not even like hammered in. You know, there's argument. Some people say it's overpowered. Some people are like, no, it's just super powerful. It's not like overpowered. Mosaic, there's not even an argument, you know. There's not even an argument. It just is broken. Like, this is what it is. Hello. Come on, Stoney Tunes. Yeah, this next Terror Zone coming up, I was thinking about running, but it's Neelathak. I was thinking about hitting Neelathak with this build, seeing how that went. And we'll do it for a little bit there, I guess, so. Server says slow FCR breakpoints and it takes time to get going. I mean, maybe you could say Mosaic might be not the best for specifically Holy Grailing. Maybe, I guess maybe you could make that argument. But like... boy, I don't even know. You don't really need FCR breakpoints when you just blast the... you just blast the... I don't know. Halls are underrated. It definitely can be good, but it's another dangerous place. I mean, you can get giant, mighted, fanaticized, and then they amp you up like packs of quill rats and stuff. Just gross. Just gross. Or are they called Hell Knights? I forget what they're called, but they can get extra fast and they can just, man, they just chase you down and they'll be mighted up too and just disintegrate you. Can be a tough area sometimes, you know. It's kind of like Worldstone Keep. Like, yeah, it's really good for magic finding, you know, if you want to have a perfectly stacked build specifically for running the Worldstone Keep instead of, you know. But yeah, I don't usually have my build stacked for like max survivability. Sounds like a lot of effort, to be honest. Lots of effort. Talking about Mosaic Assassin, Marty, who I'm guessing is more knowledgeable about Mosaic Assassin than I am. The one stack of Phoenix Strike is the equivalent of like an H-Din, and then you can stack 5 more skills on top of it. Yeah. ATX said you should be able to turn off the graphics. You can't even see the screen when you're farming Chaos Sanctuary. See, I think that's the main problem. I don't know that there should be a build in the game that shoots so much stuff out that you can't even see the screen, and people feel it's necessary to turn the graphics off for the abilities that you're doing because it's so broken. Whoopsie. Full helm, let's go! Let's go! Thundermaw. P8 not optimal for Magic Find. Well, P8 if you kill the champions and stuff at the exact same speed on P8 as P1, then P8 is optimal for magic finding. P1 is also optimized then if you know specifically for the rarest uniques, but if players 1 and players 8 it's the same kill speed, then players 8 actually is optimal along with P1. You see what I'm saying? So whoops. Since the champions always drop the 1 monster type of situation, so. We got here. We got a few more minutes. We'll do one more run out here. I think I will just go hit Neelathak and see what happens. Just to do something a little bit different here, huh? I forget, were we like 260 or something on the... I'll look again, I guess. 290. 290 on the MF. Oops. Trying to read chat there, and I thought these guys were going to get taken out faster. Nope, they're just going to sit there shooting me, just staring at me. Server says a mosaic isn't faster than a sorceress. I mean, if you say so. I'm gonna disagree, but even P1 compared to P8, it's like... I don't know. I don't know. I'll just disagree. How do you know what the terror zone is coming up? So I'm on offline single player, Nate. So there's a whole list. I could look at what the terror zone is at 1 a.m. on next November 10th. I don't know if it goes out that far. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I could look what next week's terror zone is on Monday at 1 a.m. Like, you can look at all of them on single player. There's a whole list that they have out. What if I had two options for only pure unique or pure rune word, except for where you don't have those? Like, which one would I choose? I mean, the rune word one would be way better. So I guess I'd go with that. I don't really have the sticking point that a lot of people do. Like, people are like, oh man, how come we have rune words as the best items that we want to use? Like, why don't we have uniques? But like, there are uniques that are the best that you want to use in a lot of spots, right? But then there's a couple spots where rune words are the best. So it's like, and what type of item is called what item? It doesn't really matter a whole lot to me. Like if an item's called a set item, or an item is called a magic item, or an item is called a rune word, that doesn't really matter to me. The color of the words doesn't affect my opinion on the item or whatever, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't, I just don't really care too much which type of items are which. But I'd say in a lot of instances, rune words are the better item, like more powerful. I guess so. Yeah, Server says he doesn't understand rune words ruining the game. Something has to be best in slot. There's something we can agree on, Server, right? I'm kind of on the same side of that debate as you, I suppose. Something's going to be best in slot, right? Whether the writing on the if the writing is just brown on an item that dropped, or it's the unique writing that's the same color but it has the runes in it, or if it's a rare item, like, something's going to be the best in slot. The color of the words that name the item isn't that important to me. Okay, not bad, not great. It's okay. Poison res on the energy shield Sork or something? Oh, I forgot that last one was going to be the last one. I forgot. Oh, this will be the last one. Changed my mind again. Did I ever play Marvel Heroes? Pretty random? Nope. I don't venture out into too many games, you know. Too many different games. Over the last 20 years, I could list right now, in like 30 seconds, I could list every game that I've ever played. There's not too many. It's like the Elder Scrolls series, the Fallout series, Call of Duty, and Halo. That's about it. About it. I mean, I've replayed like the old Final Fantasies and stuff, but wait, hold on a second. Never mind, I must have misread the list. Arcane Sanctuary next. Oopsie. I guess I thought it was Neelithag. Whoopsie. Arcane Sanctuary with this build. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. No interest in passive exile. Nope. Phil isn't a gamer. No. It does burst people's bubbles when they find out that I'm not actually a gamer. I am a Diablo 2 player, not a gamer. Marty says it looks like the website shows 1 month of the Terror Zone for single player. Kind of, yeah, I thought you could scroll over and it would show even more, but boy, how am I? Yeah, Arcane Sanctuary. Oh, Neelithag was, oh, that's where my brain got twisted. I was going to try to start streaming by 11, but then I didn't get on in time. It always ends up taking me longer. Oh, yeah. 3:15 it goes over to, and then it's blank after that. Yeah. Yep, so on March 7th at 3 a.m. Eastern Time, Easy Andy. I'll see you there. I guess I'm sticking to the Stoney Tombs. Haven't embraced my nerdhood yet. I mean, I don't know, I guess. I never really thought about, like, trying to necessarily get into one, like, I'm a gamer, so I gotta play all these games or something, you know? I'm just kind of all over the place, you know? Like, I like Diablo 2, and I like the Fallout and Elder Scrolls games. I mean, I really did like the Fable games, too, but I don't think they make any more Fable games. Let's see. I'm trying to think. There's got to be a few other games in there. There were some other games that I did like a lot, but they're not ones that I was like huge into. You know what? A hugely underrated game, in my opinion. There's a game called Mirror's Edge. Hugely underrated. So you're like I don't even know what you call it. You're like an underground courier. You know, like you have to deliver packages and stuff, but you're like in a world where there's all these, like in the future, where there's all these giant skyscrapers and you're jumping from one to the other and stuff, like parkour style. And it's actually super interesting. It came with the PlayStation. Gotcha. Yeah, I had it, the first one and the second one. I got them for Xbox, I think. Or maybe I had the first one with PS2 or something. I don't remember now. I know I got one for Xbox for sure. Or I mean by one, I mean one of the games. I think the second one. I don't remember if I had both or not. Jordan said it was actually a highly rated game, just under-marketed. Yeah, maybe. I can't remember. I heard about it, and then it was like, you know, it's on sale at Best Buy for like $7.99, and I'm like, okay, I'll try it. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. It's very much different than like really any other game I ever played. Just like the premise and the gameplay style, kind of, sort of. And it's like a first-person. It's almost like a first-person platformer but you're like parkour. Yeah, so I guess if anyone's looking for a different type of game that's very interesting. The thing is, too, is this is probably why I like it. It's a single-player game, which is always my go-tos, right? Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Diablo 2, I play a lot of single-player, like offline single-player. The only time I ever played a bunch of online stuff was D2 Online back in the day, but then Call of Duty and Halo. But I kind of got out of wanting to play competitive games like that. Because I could just never keep up after I, you know, started working 40, 56 hours a week. I could never keep up with, like, the children that would just, like, go to school and yell at their teachers and then come home and yell at their mom to make them dinner and tell their parents to shut up and because they're playing Call of Duty, and they would, like, just yell a bunch of, like, racial slurs at you while you're playing Call of Duty and stuff. Good old Call of Duty lobbies and Halo lobbies. God, those are the days. If you ever wanted a 9-year-old to blast the N-word at you, and then when his mom tells him to stop saying that word, he tells her to shut up. Play Halo 2 back in the day. Or, that was actually more like Call of Duty, I guess. Was I that child, Bill? No. When Halo 2 originally... Halo 2 was like the first online first-person shooter that I was like, for console anyways, that was like huge like that I really remember, I guess. There probably was something else someone talked... Actually, the first Doom had... But no, I'm talking like real life, though. And when Halo 2 online came out, I mean, I was like 17, so... And then when the Call of Duty started getting popular, I mean, I think that was after I graduated high school. Yeah, Jordan. I'm assuming you're talking back to saying like Riz and stuff, not what I was talking about in the Call of Duty lobbies, because I don't think that's a good way to go about it. He says if you want, as a parent, if you want your kid to stop using a word, you just use it all the time till it annoys them. Not the same as for the Call of Duty lobbies. Yeah, boy. Bix dude, he said he's like me, doesn't like playing competitively against other people online anymore. Single player or co-op? Yeah, because nowadays with to be honest, people just get way too good to where it's like not even fun anymore. Because like I'm gonna keep going to the gym, I'm gonna keep like trying to, like, I went to a concert on Wednesday. I don't go out a lot, but I'm gonna keep trying to do things with my friends and stuff. But there's so many other people in the world that just never leave their house, and you're never gonna be better than they are. Not to mention with a lot of the new what's it, like the new matchmaking that everybody hates, to where if you win one game, then the next game they'll put you in lobbies with people that are like way better than you are, and then if you lose that game, they'll put you in a lobby with people who are bad again. And then if you win that game, they'll put you in lobbies with people who are like way better than you are. I always hear some of the Call of Duty guys I watch complain about it, so. DMC saying it's too hard on Call of Duty to tell who's cheating and not anymore. I have heard about that too, yeah. Yep. I guess kind of skill-based matchmaking, but I've heard it's even worse now, like on in the newest Call of Duty. That it's not just even normal skill-based matchmaking, that they I don't remember how they explained it. And I mean, who knows too, this person could have just, don't just believe everything you see in a YouTube video. This person could have just been talking out of their butt, but because even back in the day in Halo, there was like skill matchmaking. Because me and my buddies would meet up to where he'd be like a rank, I think it went up to 50. He would be like a 47, and I'd be like a 41, and there'd be like a 37 and like a 45, and it would match us up against another team of people that were about the same rank as us. But I feel like that worked out pretty good back in the day, but Yeah, I think it was like skill-based matchmaking, but there was like some algorithm that they started using to make sure that like nobody would win too many games, essentially. So if you won a game, then it would match you up against super high-level people, and it like mixes everybody around. So pretty much if you don't go into a game with a full party of like people who are great at the game, like if you just hopped on to like casually play and have fun, you could like essentially never win 2 games in a row. Like the algorithm and the skill-based matchmaking would never allow it, essentially. Unless you were playing in a full party or something. But yeah, like I said, this is just you know, a couple Call of Duty creators I watched a couple times, so. Tippin said when he was 15, when D2 came out, he was skipping school back then. I never skipped school to play D2. There was a couple times I stayed up until, not that many times. I can remember once or twice staying up until I was like, oh no, my dad's gonna get up for work. And then I like went to bed because we only had one computer in the house at the time, right? And I was like, oh shoot, my dad's gonna get for work in like 10 minutes. And I went and laid down in bed and I heard him get up and, you know, get ready for work and leave. And then I walked back downstairs and loaded up D2 again. Like during summer vacation or something. Realistically, I never really had a ton of time to play D2 because summer vacations are always cut short by football practice, and I have baseball in the summer too, so I was like football, basketball, baseball, and actually in the summer, depending at certain ages, I played roller hockey for a few years, like 3 years or something. But then it just became too much because I was playing in 2 different baseball leagues. I decided not to do roller hockey anymore, so. So you had a life, not a nerd. Not a nerd confirmed. Uh-oh. Everyone's gonna unsubscribe. Wait, you were a jock? Just kidding, kinda. DMC, I'm 6'3". 6'3". 6'3", just a little over 230 at the moment. Just absolutely ripped. Just shredded up. Just kidding. Thick. 2 C's. There you go. That's funny. That's funny. Season 10. So who would be the best start? You think about Foe? Best start is a tough call. It's all opinionated. Fist of the Heavens is a good option, but just Alphabet, just so you know, when I say start, when I say Fist of the Heavens, that's I'm talking about after you completed the game or when you start farming for better gear. I wouldn't be expecting to rock Fist of the Heavens from like day one necessarily, because if you're playing through by yourself, you're gonna come across a ton of stuff that's not undead or demons, and you'll come into some problems. So yeah, 41 res, it is superior. It'd just be a spirit base. It's not bad though. It's a pretty good option, I suppose, for a spirit base. Not quite perfect. You want the 45, of course, but yeah, that rack's been dropping curse shields for me all the time, and I feel like these racks have been dropping a lot of class specific stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I need that, but yeah. First season since the beginning, give you some advice. Yeah, I mean, Fist of the Heavens is a good option to play right after you beat the game or whatever. Or if you're playing through as a party, you can go kind of right straight into Fist of the Heavens. But if you're going to be playing it all solo, like through the game, you can come into some problems. Like the ancients aren't undead or demons, so you're gonna be like in a world of hurt. Because you'll only have the lightning damage from foe. But if you're playing through with a full party, Fists of Heaven is great. It kind of does a lot of damage. Those bolts come out and actually like heal your party and stuff. So it depends what you're doing. So it's hard. It is kind of tough sometimes to give people advice. Because if you're going to be playing through by yourself, you might as well just go hammers, because you're pretty much fine the whole way, with the exception of like wave 2 of Baal only. Jordan rewarded himself with some Girl Scout cookies. All right, all right. Treat yourself. Jordan said he's down to 201. Nice, nice. DMC says he's jelly 5'6" on a good day. On a good day. So you're like 5'6" in the morning, and then after gravity takes hold, you're like 5'5". Nice. Yeah, I lost a few pounds over the first month of the year or whatever. Do want to drop down a little bit more, but I've been lifting pretty heavy here, and I don't want to sound like one of those DBs, but I honestly think that... So I watched a video the other day of a guy that took creatine for the first time, and he, for a month, 30 days, and he worked out. He's always worked out, but he's always just took literally nothing. He literally took nothing. Took creatine for the first time for 30 days, and he gained 6 pounds of, I presume, muscle, because he, you know, didn't look like he got any fat or anything. So creatine makes your muscles retain water, which makes them appear larger. It's kind of one of the ways it works, right? It does. I think it does a lot of good things. To each their own. People are going to say a lot of other things about it, but it definitely makes you retain some water. So I think that's why I don't appear to have lost any numbered weight on the scale. I think I've lost more fat than that, going from 137, 138 down to 133. But I think I lost more fat than that, but I've been working out so much that I think it hasn't changed the number on the scale that much. I think. Maybe. Oh, Nop. Dawid Nop on his first Burroon. Nice. Congrats on that one. See, I don't like really saying that out loud, to be honest, because that's a lot of times people use that excuse for not losing weight, but I honestly think that's what's going on. Could be wrong, but how does the game transition when it changes difficulty? I'm nearly done with my first playthrough ever. How does the game transition when changes so you're just getting through normal difficulty to nightmare? There is a like just going from normal to nightmare, there is quite a change, but the biggest one you'll notice is the number of times I've heard people, and I've kind of been there too, where it was like, oh, I know I'm only like level 50, but I'll probably be fine just going into hell. Then you go to hell and you like get one-shotted by a carver and you're like, oh, oops, I guess I should level more. So going from nightmare to hell is a bigger change than normal to nightmare, but there definitely is a bump up there. Limit calories to 200 per day. Oh, there's where I'm going wrong, Race. Dang. I'm eating double that. 400 a day. Unfortunate. Diddy, how do you reroll Grand Charms? I mean, you just stick them in the cube with 3 perfect gems. So you just like grab a skill or throw it in there. Any 3 perfect gems. And you can reroll any level of Grand Charm, but if you want to get 45 to life, it has to be... The item level has to be level 90 or higher, I think. I'll tell you 91 or higher just to be safe. So I always get mixed up caster amulets and 45 life skillers. One has to be level 40 or higher, and one has to be 41 or higher, and I always forget which one. So grab a Grand Charm from a Terror Zone. Online, it'll tell you what level it is right next to the thing that's 91 or higher. Grab a Grand Charm from there, and they should always be high enough level to get 45 to life. But as long as the Grand Charm is like level 50 something or 60 something, it can get 40 to life and be a skiller, so not even a huge thing. But online they're worth so much more when they're 45 instead of 40, so so much more. Two to assassin, 20 attack speed. Some reses on there. Nice. I mean, those sound like something that'd be worth a little bit. Couple reses magic find. Oh. I mean, it's a level 18 too, which is interesting, but 30 lightning res, 15 to max damage. I mean, that's pretty good, right? Kind of wish it was fire, but sick. Kinda sick. What do you guys think of that one? Jewels are one of my less knowledgeable areas, we'll call it. Like, I can look at something and know it's kind of good, but like, is it kind of good or is it like really good? Can't tell. Server, I can't tell if you're there's no way for me to know if you're joking or not, but 30 lightning res with the 15 to max. Ogre, yo! Blood cult says a like jobber. That'd be interesting if that is what it is worth. Kind of cool. Yeah, because the thing with jewels is sometimes there's ones that I'm like, oh yeah, that would totally be, and then you look it up and you're like, oh, that's nobody wants that particular like type of jewel. Oh, interesting. And then other ones I'm like, oh, that's not what you're in. And it's like, that's worth 2 jaws? Like, oh. Oh. Yeah, I figured you were joking, sir. Best level to cast craft amulets. Well, for the most part, I'll just tell you 93. There's some variation, but if you gamble the amulets, level 93 is what you want to be. We'll hang out of that. If you're grabbing amulets from terror zones, it can be you'd have to use the mathematical formula to figure out exactly what level you want to be at, but yeah, 15 at level 30, Server says. Yeah, there's a lot of little things like that, and sometimes like it's hard for me as a non-PvPer to really pinpoint exactly what the value, what exactly are the most valuable ones, you know? Let's see, every rune on a single player except for Jaw. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Whoopsie. Bunch of gilded shields. I'm gonna get a Haas off of that one right there. Gonna get me a Haas. One day. Third Wind Force, congratulations. Tyrell's RNG, I feel ya. I need that. The Assassin with the Ninja Stars thing. I have played that for a short bit of time. It's been a while though. If I ever put one of those together, I'd have to look up about it again. Good old Blade Sentry. I did try it one time. But like I said, it was a while ago. I hate the throwing those ninja stars. Like the time it takes to like, I feel like there's a full second delay, if not more, when you go to throw the stars at first. And it was so long ago. I don't even know. It might have changed or something, but that's the way I remember it. Yeah, the startup. Yeah, it's wild. Oop, stuck. Get out of my way. IS by itself, no good. Let's see, Blade Sentry is good for the Bale runs, the Crushing Blow, and high attack speed, Rex Bale. You have to take your word on that one. I've never really, more than like seeing someone use it for a quick second, I've never really seen anybody play it. Like, you know, you never on ladder and you're like, oh, look at this guy, he's a Blade Sin. You just never see it.
I can't carry anymore.
Oop, great. Didn't mean to hit that. Appreciate it, everyone joining me here on this fine Friday afternoon. Make sure you hit the like button there on YouTube. Much appreciated. More rare character, need a lot of charms. Gotcha. Yeah, I can't even remember. The one time I did try it, I was like, oh, how do you do this thing again? And I had to look up on the website what you look for on them. Because sometimes you don't know with the mechanics on the game. Like, things you think it would work out one way, but then it's like, oh, wait, you know, oh, max damage doesn't work for this. And it's like, oh, this one does work off increased attack speed, but wait, why does this one not? You know, gotta look everything up again. Oops. Plus elemental damage does not help elemental characters. Oh, so you're saying like the plus fire damage on charms doesn't help your fire damage on like fireball or something? Yeah, I guess that's kind of true. Like, what? Malt charm. No good. Yeah, I see your trash requirements. Mana life, 30 res. I see you. thought with the 15 to max damage, I thought max damage would be one that they'd be looking for too. That's what that jewel I got the maximum lightning res and the maximum max damage, but who knows? So hopefully get some good luck here. I think that's going to be the final run for today, fellas. While we're doing the run here, I will say I appreciate y'all joining me. Thank you for the gifted memberships earlier. We got, what, 20 gifted memberships earlier from a couple of legends. Appreciate y'all. And a few people re-up their memberships and whatnot. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. We got to say that. Got to say that for sure, so... Materials luck on the final run. You know it's going to happen. You just know it. Yeah, we better check this one, the final monster somehow. Not a champion, so he can't drop it anyways, but... Zodrun pop off there and I'll miss it. This looks like all the might around. Looks like one of the packs that would take out my mercenary real quick, but not today. Oh, a J-mod to finish the stream off. Let's go! You can do it. Next time. Guaranteed next time. Alrighty. Well, there we go, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for joining me on this Friday. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful weekend. I don't know, I think I'm going to stream one of these days over the weekend. I got to figure it out. Stream and get a video going or whatever, since I kind of took a day off pretty much for the concert and whatnot. So, yeah, appreciate y'all for joining me on this Friday. Peace out. And keep Slayin.